Alright, so now we've got our fancy newscast almost all set, and we are going to add what all newscasts have, and that's some kind of intro. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on this T for titles, and we're going to scroll down through our options, and we're going to choose one that we like. And you can get a little preview of them by just kind of holding the Mickey Mouse hand over what it does to see what it looks like. Alright, I'm going to go with lens flare. I'm going to drag and I'm going to drop it at the beginning of my thing. I don't want it over the top of Mora. I want the green bar to the left of Mora. And I'm going to drop it in there. I like to keep it news-ish, so I'm going to go industrial. And I'm going to call this news. I'm not sure what she says. I'm just going to go with News Channel 15. And I'm going to say done. Right, I'm going to check that out. News Channel 15. Good. Now I'm going to go and I'm going to do the same effect here. And I'm going to say, I'm going to choose industrial. And I'm going to say starring your anchor. So you say starring the name of your anchor. So in this case it's Mara. I'm going to hit done. And then I'm going to go back. I'm going to drop a third one in there. I'm going to choose industrial. And usually news reporters are featured. So I'm going to say featuring Emma Whitehurst. And I'm going to say done. Now, I don't like how it jumps straight from this to her. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of a transition here. I'm going to do a fade to black transition between the two of them, so it does a nice little kind of fades Mara in. Okay, and I can increase the length of that if I want. Okay, now at the end of our newscast, I could put something like thanks for watching, or join us tomorrow, something creative. It should be the same. It should be the same type of look as the opening, because that would make it look professional. Join us tomorrow, and then I want that to fade to black also. So I'm going to come back to this little transition guy, and I'm going to fade to black at the end of it. So I'm also going to fade to black between Mara and it, so it doesn't look quite so sudden. So here's Mara. She fades to black. Join us tomorrow, and then that fades out nice and neat. Alright, so let's add some music now. I'm going to click on the music. I've got this option here. Okay, so click on this little drop down menu, and then you've got all these options. What you're looking for is jingles. And what you want to do is you want to click on the time column so that you've got your shortest one first. So when you click on time, it should say sprightly.caf, and it should be up here at 5 seconds. Now, this is 4, 8, almost 12 seconds here. So I'm going to scroll down until I find something that's about that long. Alright, here's Flurry Calf. I'm going to double click on it. Alright, I like the sound of that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drag it up. And I'm going to drop it here all the way to the left, right next to that. Let's see what it does. Alright. Now this flurry thing goes a little bit long because it's probably going to be on top of Mara. So I'm going to shorten this just a little bit. See, I got that little double arrow guy. I'm just going to shorten this so that it's matched up with Mara. And I've got that. And I'm also going to put it at the end where the music, where Joins Us Tomorrow kicks in. So maybe right about here where Mara stops talking. Okay. Alright, and my project is just about finished. Now if I want to watch the whole thing from start to finish, I can go here and click the space bar. Or I can get a full screen view by clicking, I think, one of these. I think this guy maybe. Alright, here we go. I can get out of that by hitting escape, and my project is all finished. So when you get to this point, everything should be looking professional and perfect and everything like that. really consider matching all of these to make it look professional. You don't want to do a whole bunch of different transitions or text rather titles, because it'll look kind of goofy. All right, so that's it. Congratulations, your newscast is finished.